Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. Ron Nicoletti here. It is Thursday afternoon. We have 11 exciting races. Let's go to track announcer Pete Aiello for the scratches and the weather conditions.
Thursday's card begins with another beautiful winter day here in South Florida. Temperatures in the low 80s. The main track is fast. The turf course is firm. And the first of 11 on the card over the turf at about 7.5 furlongs. Claimers in for a price tag of $16,000. A field of 9. The race time favorite was the recent maiden winner, number 1, New Atlas. And they're off. Stay on base, away well. Check to last was Moon Lover. From between horses, Lithium Z now puts his head in front. On the outside in second position is Stay on Base. Then down inside, Mota 10 will angle off the fence for Ortiz and race 3 wide while tugging. Down at the inside, New Atlas gets a ground-saving trip, and he's in a good spot as Mota 10 marches forward to take the lead. Racing in fifth now, and only about 5 lengths off the lead is Pirate Beach, ahead in front of Remember the Main. Then down inside goes Devastating Move ahead of Elastico. And at the back of the field is Moon Lover as Mota 10 was intent on getting to the lead, and he leads now by a length and a half. The opening quarter was 24-4. Lithium Z, the nearest pursuer, second. 3 clear of Stay on Base, third. Pirate Beach on the outside, fourth. First race favorite, New Atlas, is at the rail in fifth. 2.5 in front of Devastating Move. Then Remember the Main in the green colors, about 7 lengths off the pace setter, working 4 ahead of Elastico and Moon Lover. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Mota 10 still the target. Lithium Z is still second. Stay on Base is third. Getting a beautiful rail run is the favorite, New Atlas. He's in the black and gold, only about 4 lengths off the lead. Pirate Beach circles wide. So does Remember the Main, and they gang up on Mota 10 as they turn in. New Atlas gets the absolutely picture-perfect trip, and he's up to take the lead now. Pirate Beach going to try to run with him. Remember the Main on the grandstand side with 1/8 of a mile to go. New Atlas kicking away. New Atlas now by 5. And New Atlas got the perfect trip, and he's on his way to an easy win. New Atlas in front. Remember the Main second, close for third. Devastating Move photos with Pirate Beach, then Stay on Base in 1:30-2. Number 1, New Atlas humbles the competition with a pretty easy victory in today's first race under confident handling from Irad Ortiz Jr. for trainer Mark Cassie and the Calumet Farm. Number 5, Remember the Main, was second ahead of the 6, Pirate Beach, who ran third. We turn our attention now to the second race, the leadoff leg of the early pick 4. Veteran Claimers at 7 furlongs in for a price tag of $6,250. Scratch the 1 and 2, a field of 5. The favorites were 3, Jaden's Best, and 6, Strong Composition. And they're off. Jaden's Best a step slow to begin, so Sir Renown will reach out for a clear advantage over Strong Composition, who comes away to race in second. Down inside, Over Limit is third. Francois is fourth. An uncustomary position for Jaden's Best. He's last of all early as Sir Renown takes charge. Sir Renown gets a very easy lead. Jaden's Best now realizes that and is rushing up on heels while third as Strong Composition lands the flanking position second under Luis Saez. Out wide is Francois and Over Limit between horses. The opening quarter very ordinary, just 23-4. They race to the half-mile point, and Relu Gutierrez and Sir Renown take them along, lead at a half a length over Strong Composition second. In the yellow blinkers, Francois gets started 3 wide third. Jaden's Best did not have the trip he wanted. He's backpedaling fourth, and at the back of the field is Over Limit, and Sir Renown maintains the lead, but Strong Composition moves alongside, and there goes Strong Composition. Saez moves on him right now. Tries to make the winning move at the quarter-mile mark as Strong Composition puts away Sir Renown and leads 2.5. Francois, Over Limit, and Jaden's Best. In fact, the entire field working hard behind Strong Composition. Strong Composition 6-5 and moving away by 3.5. Give Jaden's Best some credit. He's not done trying. He's toward the inside trying to get into second. Over Limit's on the stand side with Francois, then Sir Renown, but this one's over. Strong Composition with a strong performance. He'll kick off the early pick 4 as the winning favorite. 3.5 clear. Over Limit second, Jaden's Best third. Francois finished fourth. Number 6, Strong Composition, rolls in today's second race at 6-5 under jockey Luis Saez and trainer Larry Pilati in the Monarch Stables. 4, Over Limit was second ahead of the 3, Jaden's Best, who did not show his customary early speed, but he did run on to get third. Time for commercial break. The Thursday card rolls on. Don't go away.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is. These horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
Back now for the third race at 7 furlongs over the main track. Maiden Claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. Rider change on 6, Private Bellamy to Roberto Alvarado Jr. The favorites were the 1, Some Dreams Come True, and the 3, Mr. Sultana. They're off. Good start for the favorite. Some Dreams Come True. Bounced around at the beginning was Mr. Sultana, and that unseated number 4, the General's Wind. So the 3 bounced around and unseated the 4. The other horses now going on with it. Taking the lead is Sweet Talkin' Sam. Toward the inside, Mr. Sultana at the rail. Private Bellamy is 3rd. Some Dreams Come True was awkwardly out of the chute, and he races in 4th ahead of GT's Grammy, who is last of all, as they speed to the half-mile point. Sweet Talkin' Sam on the outside, Mr. Sultana toward the inside. They're in lockstep. Private Bellamy's got to like his trip. He's 3rd as they race to the half-mile point. Racing in 4th is Some Dreams Come True. He'll have to win from off the speed. And the trailer is GT's Grammy. Around the far turn they go. This loose horse is not helping matters here as Mr. Sultana has a narrow lead. Sweet Talkin' Sam 2nd. Private Bellamy. Alvarado's going to go on the attack as he's wide of the loose horse and racing into a contending spot now. Irad Ortiz Jr. looking over his shoulder trying to figure out what in the world he can do here as they run to the top of the stretch. Meanwhile, Some Dreams Come True is not really kicking on with it from 4th. They swing off the corner and straighten for home, and Mr. Sultana has maintained the lead. In fact, he's moved away again. So give Irad Ortiz Jr. some credit as he's negotiated the General's Wind, who's still trying to get in his way. But Mr. Sultana has kicked away authoritatively. Mr. Sultana in front. Private Bellamy is 2nd. Some Dreams Come True 3rd, then Sweet Talkin' Sam. Jockey Irad Ortiz Jr. had to overcome trouble in today's 3rd race, negotiating the loose horse, but he negotiated it no problem, and the son of Union Rags, Mr. Sultana, kicked away for an easy victory. Marcus Vitale, the winning trainer for Cross Sabers Farm. 6, Private Bellamy, 2nd. 1, Some Dreams Come True, ran 3rd. To the 4th race now on turf at 1 mile. Maiden Claimers in for a price tag of $40,000. Scratch the 5, Happy Wanderer. Favorites included the 3, Here Comes Your Man, and the 6, Peace Speaker. And they're off. Peace Speaker breaks the line well. So does Are You Talking to Me? And up on the outside, Shiny Copper Penny. These 3 across the course at what appears to be a controlled early tempo. Back at the inside, Mr. Bridger comes away to race in 4th ahead of Wahoo Wah. And taken in hand, Here Comes Your Man is last of all and is about 5 lengths off the lead as they round the first turn. Still 3 across the course here. Are You Talking to Me? Looks like a reluctant leader as Peace Speaker is right up on his outside 2nd. 3 wide 3rd is Shiny Copper Penny. Mr. Bridger gets a good run of it. He's 4th and down toward the rail. A neck in front of Wahoo Wah, who's 2nd last, and it's 2.5 to the trailer. Here Comes Your Man. Opening quarter, quick, 23 seconds flat as they go down the backstretch. It's Peace Speaker who leads the way under jockey Nick Juarez. Leads it a half a length over Are You Talking to Me, who's racing in 2nd. 3 wide and Shiny Copper Penny from 3rd, then Wahoo Wah. Down at the rail, it's Mr. Bridger, and unhurried at the back is Here Comes Your Man. He's had some pace to chase with less than half a mile to go. Up front, the leader remains Are You Talking to Me? Now back for more with Peace Speaker alongside 2nd. Mr. Bridger begins to look for room under Irad Ortiz Jr. 3rd and down toward the rail. Shiny Copper Penny gets started. Here Comes Your Man starts to get underway as well. He'll be 3 wide with Wahoo Wah. And now the pace quickens. Up on the outside, long shot Shiny Copper Penny comes to challenge for the top. Are You Talking to Me? Fights right back 2nd. Mr. Bridger ducks to the inside over the top. And Here Comes Your Man with 1/8 of a mile now to go. On the far outside, Here Comes Your Man under a full head of steam toward the rail and Mr. Bridger. These 2 go on. Mr. Bridger and Here Comes Your Man at the 16th pole. Here Comes Your Man will go from last to 1st to win. Mr. Bridger was 2nd. Shiny Copper Penny was 3rd. Then Are You Talking to Me? And Peace Speaker and 134 and 2. Nice trip here from jockey Joel Rosario on 3. Here Comes Your Man. As the field went fast early, Rosario swung Here Comes Your Man to the center, and he kicked on by for the maiden win for trainer Tony Dutrow and Team D. 1, Mr. Bridger got loose late to get 2nd ahead of the 7, Shiny Copper Penny, who spiced up the try while running 3rd. We move now to the 5th race, 7 furlongs over the main track. 3-year-olds in for a $16,000 price tag. Scratch the 5, Salsa Cappuccino. A field of 5. The favorite was the 1, Rogue Patriot. And they're off. Good start for Tomato Gator. McManaman from between horses is away racing in second ahead of the favorite Rogue Patriot, who comes away in good shape. He's third and down toward the rail. Then it's a gap of 4 to Aristellas, and the trailer is Judas Sunset. Out of the chute, linking up with the main course in a 2-1. The leader, Tomato Gator, by a length and a quarter. McManaman, the nearest pursuer, second. At the inside, Rogue Patriot is taken hold by Irad Ortiz Jr., third. At the 5 furlong point and only 2 lengths off the lead. Then it's a gap of 4 to Judas Sunset, who improves outside of Aristellas behind an opening quarter in 23 and 2. There's a half a mile to run on the race, and Tomato Gator gets things his own way, but Rogue Patriot starts to warm to the task, and Rogue Patriot now put into the 2-path to go on the attack with McManaman back third. Back to fourth, Judas Sunset, and Aristellas tries to play catch-up from behind as they go to the top of the stretch. The 2 favorites readily kick away from the rest of the field as the leader remains Tomato Gator, but Rogue Patriot comes to call. And Rogue Patriot's on the outside of Tomato Gator with a quarter of a mile to go. 6 lengths clear of a rallying Aristellas and Judas Sunset toward the rail. 46 and 3 for the opening half mile. They're at the top of the stretch. Tomato Gator has something in the tank here, and he repels the challenge from Rogue Patriot. At least for now, he leads by 2. Judas Sunset battling for third with Aristella. 16th to go. Tomato Gator with the lead. Out of time is Rogue Patriot. Tomato Gator in front. Rogue Patriot was second ahead of third running Aristellas, then Judas Sunset and McManaman.
1 Rogue Patriot loomed large off the top of the turn, but the 6 Tomato Gator had something in the tank. Rebreaks and gets the victory. Back-to-back scores for this son of 2-step salsa. The trainer Jorge Navarro and jockey Amisai El Jaramillo. Joseph Pisecker, the winning owner. 1 Rogue Patriot second, well clear of the 2 Aristellas, who ran third. Time for commercial timeout. When we come back, we'll sprint on turf and kick off the Thursday Rainbow Six. Don't go away.
And Go Zipper is pulling away. Go Zipper blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Awesome again has won. Go Zipper kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
We're back now for race number 6 on the program. 5 furlongs over the turf. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $20,000. Scratch the 4 Deer Island Diva. Edgar Perez on 6. Sugar, Sugar, Sugar. Diego Gomez on 8. Fill her up. 9 to the gate. The favorite was the 1 Wanda Girl.
And they're off. Step slow to begin. Both Sugar, Sugar, Sugar and Awesome on feet. It's a good start inside for Wanda Girl with Salsalita moving to challenge, and these 2 work ahead of Satara, who's getting a good setup under Luis Saez, third, only 3 lengths off the lead. Then it's Awesome Always, followed by Filler Up. Racing next is the first-timer, Awesome on feet. Sugar, Sugar, Sugar's in tight for Perez with Perfect Fox second last, and Shirley Temple is last of all as they speed around the far turn. Luis Quinones and Salsalita fleet-footed with a 2-length lead. Wanda Girl given the green light to make some ground second. Racing in third is Satara, back to fourth and Filler Up. Trying to run on from the back is Sugar, 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 about 9 lengths off the lead while wide as they straighten for home. Off the turn in the stretch drive, Salsalita maintains the lead and moves away by a half a length, but right back at her. Wanda Girl to the attack. Satara is next, then Filler Up, a late run from Sugar, Sugar, Sugar. Wanda Girl has the lead close to home. It will be Wanda Girl in front. Filler Up was second, Satara third, then Salsalita close after that, involving Sugar, 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 and Awesome on feet.
Favorite delivers to kick off today's Rainbow Six sequence is number 1 Wanda Girl is Too Much under jockey Jose Ortiz, trainer Fernando Abreu, and owner Kendall Stanley. 8 Filler Up was second, 9 Satara ran third. On now to the 7th race and the start of the late pick 5, a mile and a 16th over the turf. Starter allowance, optional claiming event. The claiming price here, $25,000. A field of 9 signed on. The favorite was the 9 Royal Blessing.
And they're off. Somewhat of an awkward getaway for Till the End at the back. Good start from the center for What Power, who heads off for the early lead. The Bull moves up on the outside, and the Bull wants to lead, and the Bull will lead. It's the Bull to open up now 2.5 as they pass the wire the first time from What Power in second. Till the End is racing at the back of the group after that awkward getaway as Royal Blessing is now third. Love Conquers is fourth. Now Till the End improves now to be fifth. He's about 5 lengths off the lead. Then down inside goes Texas Zip. Alongside him is Cut to Order. Then at the back of the field are both Neoclassic and Kabang. Around the first turn they go. The Bull is loose. The Bull and Jose Ortiz open a 5 or 6 length lead. Make it 7 lengths now. What Power is second. Royal Blessing on the outside. Third. Love Conquers is now fourth. Following fifth is Till the End. 3 clear of Texas Zip. Then Cut to Order and Neoclassic. And still at the back of the group is Kabang. Down the backstretch they go. With the lead through a 48 2/2 mile is the Bull. He's not gone overly fast. He's not flying, but he's not crawling either. And he leads it by 6. Second is What Power. Third is Royal Blessing. Up on the outside Till the End's in those yellow blinkers and trying to run on fourth. Then Love Conquers and Texas Zip, followed by Neoclassic and Cut to Order. Still at the back is Kabang. 3/4, 1:12 and 1. The Bull trying to do it every step. He's less than a quarter of a mile from the money and 4 on top. 9-year-old Royal Blessing getting after him with every stride. Second, What Power into the clear from third. Love Conquers until the End are next. Now there's an 1/8 of a mile to go and they've inhaled the Bull. Royal Blessing has now assumed the lead, but What Power runs with him second. Down the outside, Cut to Order. It's Royal Blessing and What Power. What Power surging on the inside of Royal Blessing. What Power! What determination from What Power and Irad Ortiz Jr. to get the victory. Royal Blessing second and 142 flat.
Exciting stretch run to kick off the late pick 5 with 9 Royal Blessing not able to get by number 3 What Power, who was game in victory. You saw him pin his ears and stick his neck out in the closing yards of this race. Irad Ortiz Jr. was on board, giving him 3 wins today. Marcus Vitale gets a training double. This one for owners Frank Catapano and Mitchell Goldberg. 9 Royal Blessing second, 5 Till the End ran third. To the 8th race now on the start of the late pick 4, a mile over the main track. Claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. A field of 11. Favorites were 5 Payton and 7 Inequality.
And they're off. From the center, Inequality, one of the first to break the line. Toward the inside, My Friend has a touch of speed. Hail to Victory is moving up, and so is Midnight on Broadway. On the far outside, that's Fort Dixie and the Money Train moving up. So as they exit the chute, it will be the Money Train to lead the way. Lead by a length and a half. Inequality looks to angle off of him while racing in second. Passed inside now by an improving Hail to Victory. Out wide is Midnight on Broadway, Payton sandwiched between horses. Fort Dixie is on the far outside, a length in front of My Friend, who's at the rail. Then it's a gap of 3 to Sandbrook Edge and In My Father's Image. Joshua's comprised is farther back at the back of the group through an opening quarter in 23 and 4. They race to the half-mile point. The leader is still the Money Train. In front by a neck, Inequality is second. On the outside, Payton third. So the favorites are second and third and moving in tandem. Back to fourth is Hail to Victory. Following fifth is My Friend. Looking for racing room is In My Father's Image ahead of Sandbrook Edge. They've both improved. They got around Midnight on Broadway and Fort Dixie. Still at the back of the group are Tone Daddy and Joshua's Comprise. At the 5/16, they start to sprint. 47 seconds for the opening half-mile speed. Payton comes away with the lead. He puts away Inequality and looks for stretch dangers. From the back, Tone Daddy catching the eye. He's circling horses 5 wide, but he's on the attack now. After 3/4 and 112 flat, they turn in. The leader is Payton, in front by 6. In My Father's Image has looked for room for about a half a mile and hasn't found it yet, with Joshua's Comprise toward the rail. Tone Daddy launching a late bit on the outside. Here's Tone Daddy with a long sustained run at Payton. Payton needs the wire to save him. Tone Daddy's gonna get him. Tone Daddy got him. Payton was second. In My Father's Image eventually found room. He got third in 138 and 2.
Number 8, Tone Daddy, launched a long, sustained run from the back, circling wide and getting up in the closing yards of today's 8th race at a nice price under jockey Marcos Meneses for Realm Racing and RCC Racing Stable. John Mateen, the winning trainer. 5, Payton was second. 2, In My Father's Image. You must put him on your troubled horses list. He had a lot of trouble never getting out and circling up to get third. We move now to the 9th race over the turf at 1 mile. Maidens of the special weight variety. These are fillies and mares, 4 and up. A field of 9. The favorite was the 1, Competitive Balance.
And they're off. Toward the rail, the favorite Competitive Balance, one of the first to begin, moving between horses. Boom, boom, boom. And now up the challenge is Misericordia. And Misericordia takes it to Competitive Balance. The 2 favorites, 1-2. They've gone 3 better than Boom, 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 who's now racing in third. From the outside, Astaku Trail takes over fourth around Show Charming in fifth. Then it's the team of Mystify Me and Money Factor. It's a gap of another 3 lengths to Miss Munnings. And then it's a gap of another 3 lengths to the trailer, Love Thy Kitten. Around the first turn they go. Opening quarter was sharp, 23 and 1, clicking up to 3-2. Competitive Balance with the advantage. On the outside, Misericordia keeps the pressure on second. Boom, boom, boom. Races in third. Up on her outside is Astaku Trail fourth. Following fifth is So Charming, racing ahead of Mystify Me, who's only about 5 lengths off the lead. Starting to improve, too, for Luca Panici. A length and a half better than Money Factor, who in turn is 4 clear of Miss Munnings, and still nothing from Love Thy Kitten. That's the 9 of them as they swing around the far turn. They went fast to the opening half mile, 46 and 3. And up on the outside, Misericordia now takes it to Competitive Balance, who's an all-in second. Astaku Trail runs on third. Boom, boom, boom. Needs a little racing room. From the back, and Miss Munnings trying to punch home is So Charming, and they're at the top of the stretch. Luis Saez and Misericordia turn first with the lead. Astaku Trail up on the outside, now up to challenge and down the center. So Charming on a roll for Johnny V, and So Charming charging at Astaku Trail, and So Charming hits the front now at the 16th pole. So Charming edging away. So Charming in front. Astaku Trail second. Miss Munnings third. Money Factor ran fourth in 1:34 flat.
Jockey John Velasquez makes the best of his only opportunity to ride today as he gets it done with number 5, So Charming. This brings the upset in the process for trainer Michael Matz and owner Emery Hamilton. The Daughter of English Channel breaks through today at 6-1. Favorites went too fast, too soon as 9 Astaku Trail rallies for second ahead of the 8 Miss Munnings, who ran third. Time for a commercial break. Still to come, the late Daily Double. Don't go away.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success from the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park. Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Back now for race number 10 at 1 mile over the main track, an allowance optional claiming event for Florida breds. A field of 8 signed on. The favorite was number 6, Baba Toby.
And they're off. Niche was bounced around at the beginning, and so was the favorite Baba Toby. So slow starts for the top 2 in the wagering. Even after a slow start, Niche is going to get the early lead from the outside. Emperor John won't let him get far. Away in third is Entangled. Back to fourth and Baba Toby. Then 'Twas Nero and Aces for John. Stretch of 2 to Manolete, and Unbridled Holiday is allowed to settle at the back of the group as they exit the chute. Up front, the leader is Niche, in front by a length under Jaramillo through an opening quarter in 24 flat. Baba Toby is second. He's had to work to get into second ahead of Aces for John, who's down at the inside. He's the gray fifth. Emperor John is on the outside third. Back fourth is Entangled. Then it's a gap of another 2 to 'Twas Nero ahead of Manolete. And Unbridled Holiday tries to get underway from the back of the group as Niche makes his way to the half-mile point. The opening half mile was 46 and 3, and Niche has the lead by 2.5. Emperor John second. Baba Toby's just never looked comfortable. He's lost third now. Into third goes Entangled. Then it's a gap of 3 to Aces for John. Asked to quicken by Robbie Alvarado. 3 in front of Manolete. Then 'Twas Nero and Unbridled Holiday. 5/16 to go. Niche has the lead. On the inside, and Baba Toby trying to remotivate himself from between horses. Emperor John, Manolete, and Miguel Vasquez. He's looking for some place to go. He might have a rail opportunity. Indeed he does, as Manolete ducks to the inside and tries to get to Niche, who has the lead. Niche is in front. Manolete, the rail was open, and he took use of it, and here he comes. Manolete and Miguel Vasquez kick through to lead it, and they'll kick through to win it, too, as Manolete is going to be sharp in victory for trainer Steve Town. They won it by 3.5. Emperor John second, Baba Toby third, then Niche and Aces for John.
Jockey Miguel Vasquez is certainly one of the more underrated riders here in South Florida. He does such a good job day in and day out. And was very patient when handling Manolete in today's 10th race. Eventually secured the rail and the victory for trainer Steve Town and owner Grantland Johnson. It was 8 Emperor John second in the stable debut, ahead of number 6 Baba Toby, who ran third. To the 11th race now over the turf at about 7.5 furlongs. Jorge Ruiz rides 1 Escribiente. Scratch 6, 8, 13, 14, and 15. 10 to the gate. These were maiden claimers in for 20,000, and it was a wide open betting race.
And runners away. Good start for Howdy Boy, who looks for the early lead. Up on the outside, Kid McCool is moving to challenge. These two race on. Far outside, Claret Jug comes away racing in third. Then it's a length back down toward the rail to fourth running Escribiente. Ruiz has him in stride, only about 2 lengths off the pace setter. Claret Jug has dropped over to race in fourth now. Out 3 wide goes Mr. GR. Tchaikovsky is down toward the rail, and then in between horses goes No Nino. It's a length back mid-flight to Switchblade. He's only about 8 lengths off the lead for Alvarado. A gap of 3 then to the Dow, and the favorite, Rocky Strange, is last of the 10 as they race down the backstretch. The opening quarter was 24 seconds flat. It's Howdy Boy in front. Howdy Boy leads 3 parts of a length. In the 2 path, that's Kid McCool second. Down at the inside, Escribiente is a joint third alongside Claret Jug. Mr. GR is 4 wide down the backstretch. Then from between horses goes Switchblade. No Nino is in the 2 path. Tchaikovsky is now asked to quicken. He's about 6 lengths off the lead. Racing ahead of the Dow, and the trailer remains Rocky Strange as they run around the far turn. The opening half mile was posted in 47.4, and there's a quarter of a mile left to go. Relu Gutierrez and Howdy Boy turn first with the lead. Into the clear, Escribiente tries to track the leader down second. A late run down the center from the Dow. Here's the Dow charging hard on the outside, and the Dow powers to the front over Howdy Boy and Escribiente. Rocky Strange too late. The Dow and Irad Ortiz Jr. for 4 on the day. Howdy Boy second, very close for third. Momentum to Rocky Strange over Escribiente, then Claret Jug in 1:29.2.
Number 11, the Dow, finishes up full of run for red-hot jockey Irad Ortiz Jr., who's making the best of a big winner here in South Florida this year. Trainer Mark Cassie, who gets his second winner of the day. This one for owner and breeder of the Mara Blue Farm. Number 3, Howdy Boy, was second ahead of the 1, Escribiente, who was a big price and held on to get third. Rainbow Six today worth more than $25,000, but you know what that means. More than one winning wager triggers a Friday carryover of more than $1.3 million.
And that wraps up Thursday's card. We're right back at it again tomorrow on Friday with an 11-race card. Our first race post, 12:35 p.m. Boy, you got to be at Gulfstream Park.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you.